Hello, random friends, and welcome. We are we're here. We're at the final bit of Oracle of Ages. So depending on how long this takes, I'll either end the stream or go straight into seasons. But I don't think it would be too would take too long. There is a bunch of stuff that we're gonna do before we go to the final boss. But before we get started, I do want to say thank you for the follow by Malcare 386. They followed me after the raid last Saturday, so thank you for the follow. And what else do we want to talk about? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else we can talk about. Well, I can say this: my mother's birthday is tomorrow, and we're gonna be celebrating her birthday Saturday. So there won't be a stream Saturday. So no Persona this week. But next week we should be back to normal schedule. I will have to work next Friday. Excuse me. I will have to work next Friday. But I should still be able to stream, maybe, hopefully. I'm not sure. We'll see. I've been drinking a lot of water lately too. Which has led me to having to go to the bathroom a lot more, so I can still have something in my teeth. No. I'll get. It's my stream. I give you as much information I want. Hi, Karma. Aren't you working? I don't know what else to talk about. I do want to apologize for starting late. I could have started like a half hour ago, and I pulled up Instagram while I was making food, and then I was just stuck on it for a while. Went ahead and ate. So it's the first time I haven't really eaten food during the countdown for the stream. Because normally that's what I do. I'll get everything set up, warm up food, go live, eat while it's doing the countdown, and then stream. This time I ate before I even went live. I was hungry. I'll probably have more food after the stream too, because I'll probably still be hungry. We have so much extra food too. Inu went a little overboard with the cooking, but it also didn't help that he was skipping meals this week, which is bad. I keep telling him, you should be eating. You should eat. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna chat much more than that, but I do want to show off something I did pick up. We got another game. This one is actually more for Inu and his brother, because they love this game, but we didn't have a physical copy, so I got us Kirby's Dream Course for the Super NES. So yeah, the two of them, whenever they see each other, always have to have like some kind of competition to see who will win. So they always play a couple of courses of this. So I went ahead and got a copy for the two of them whenever they meet up. But yeah, that's it. I do want to say that with that one, I don't think there's going to be a lot more game purchases for a while, because that's, unless I find something that I kind of forgot about and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that game, I should get that one. I don't think there's really much more for me to get. I thought about getting the Pokemon games, because there's a bunch that I've missed. I don't have my original red or yellow games. Gold, I don't have it. And I looked it up just to see, and I was like, loose is already expensive as heck. So that might not be something I will be doing anytime soon. Maybe. I'll see. I'll see if maybe I'll find something that's cheaper. Or find something that's like beat up, and I just, as long as it works, I'll replace the shell or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I've been kind of been delaying the inevitable, because we do have to finish this game. I am excited about getting to seasons. I'm just trying to finish up ages first. Okay, let's get into it. So there is a few things that we're gonna do before we get to the final boss. So last time we went into this dungeon, the ancient tomb, and we finished it up, and it was the hardest boss I had come across. I hate it. But now we have the upgraded strength, and with that we can do a couple of things. I need to find it. It's over there. Shit. With this, I'm gonna pick this up. I have to open it from the front. Okay, that's fine. We got a ring. And that's it in this area. There's literally nothing else in this maze area, so we could just get that ring and head on out. Back in town. So we got Pegasus ring. I think we got this in the dungeon or shortly before the dungeon? That might have been before the dungeon. Actually, I think I'll remember. I think that was in the Sea of Storms that we got. I don't remember. We might have picked that one up in the dungeon. This one's the one we just picked up. Damage taken is half. So yeah, a really nice ring. So with that said, I'm gonna need this. Let's go around and pick up a few, do a few more things. So when I started this game, I was not planning to do a 100% playthrough of Ages and Seasons. Since then, I've kind of... I'm still don't plan on it, but I do plan to do what I can. To be honest, I can't really 100% because there's there's two rings that I cannot get in this playthrough. One being... Oh shit. I did not want to... Actually, now that I think about it, it'd probably be better just to be up here. There's two rings I cannot get in this playthrough. Well, there's a bunch of rings. There's a bunch of rings I can only get from... I guess that's gonna happen anyways. There's a bunch of rings I cannot get in this playthrough because it's only available in Seasons, and there's also a couple of rings I cannot get because they're through finishing this game and linking it to Seasons. You get a couple of rings from that. We will go over those whenever we do start Seasons. But there is two rings that I cannot get at all. And they are because I have to play this game on the GBA. There is two special rings, one for Ages and one for Seasons, that if you put the cartridge in a Game Boy Advance, you could get a ring showing that you've done that. So, there is an item here that could have been useful long ago. Let's see if we get it. Alright, we did not get it. So the item is random, or the reward is random, so we could just... See if we can get the one that I do want. That one's not bad, but it's not what I want. The Boomerang! The Boomerang is in this... is an award. Ah! I screwed that up. I really screwed that up. I started hitting the wrong button. Got it. You got the boomerang. Use it to stop enemies in their tracks. No. So yeah, as it implies, well, it can kill some enemies, but it will stun enemies in their tracks. But it is a short range boomerang, and there is no way to upgrade it. There's actually another place that you can get this boomerang at. So the boomerang is a reward for that, for the cart rolling game, but also it is a reward for the shooting game here. You have to get 400 points to get it, but since we got it in the cart rolling game, we don't have to do this again. The best that we could get out of that one now is Gasha seeds. Gasha seeds. Which I have a few. Gasha seeds. That's how you pronounce it. Next up, something I'm not looking forward to. You. And you. I'm tired. It just kind of hit me just now. It's like how tired I am. There's another reward. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this, but there is something here that you can only get. You can't get it from anywhere else. It has to be in the past, also. Right? Yes. I wrote down in my notes. Dancing time. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this, so. This is the deciding factor. Which do you choose? So, in order to get this reward, we have to do it on Platinum. And we cannot miss a single step. Like I said, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'm just going to show it off. Damn it. Yeah, okay. I suck at this. The only way I could do this is with with save states, so we're not gonna continue doing that. So, but if we can do platinum difficulty and do it perfectly, no mistakes, you can get the Bomber's Ring. And I did not write it down what it does, but I do have that here. Where is it? Bomber's Ring. Set 2 bombs at once. So yeah. So there's that. What's next? There is. Oh yes. Actually, it probably would be easier. To do this. There is something else to get here, and I have to think where it is. I'm already messed up. Because it's in the present, not in the past. But it should be in this area. Here we go. So over here, on this wall, the bombable spot. You did a good job finding my hiding place. Open this up, we get a ring, yay! So this ring is the Go Joy ring. And I'm just gonna pull it up. Go Joy ring. Find double items. So yeah. Meaning, like, if I have it equipped, any item that I pick up off the ground, I get 2 of. So it is a great way to get more hearts if you need hearts. Get more rupees. Stuff like that. So okay, so that was everything up here. Need you. Nope. Down here at Zora's Village. Up here. This is right above Jabu Jabu. We have a cave. Now with the powered up claws, we can move those statues and get another ring. This one is the Blue Luck ring. It's not a very big one, but where is it? Blue Luck. It's half damage from beams. Now with that said, that one we can actually find, we can actually get a random drop from Gasha trees and Maple. lastly, before we get to the big stuff, back here in town, we could do the shooting gallery here. I think it's 300 or more. Damn it! At least I didn't hit the imp statue. Ah! Dang it. I don't think I'm gonna get the prize. Dang it! Yeah, I do not. The mini game. These mini games suck. So you have very little control on which way you can knock it, knock the ball back. Especially if I'm not facing the right direction, I hit left. And also the ball's a random speed. But there's a couple of rings that you can get here, two of which you could get as a random drop from Gasha plants and maple. But one of them you can you can only get here, and that is the light ring level 2. And that is sword beams at -3 hearts. So I can lose up to 3 hearts before I can no longer use the sword beam. Alright. That's the wrong button. Let's jump ahead to some other stuff. So, the fun randomness of the game is Gasha seeds. So this is probably the best spot to grind for rings. Yeah. Yeah, so good. Think about it, Goose. It's very important. So yeah, this is probably the best spot. Each spot, or each soft soil in the game has a different tier range for rings. And all the rings are within a certain range. At least the ones you can randomly find. The ones that are that you can only find in certain areas, like the light ring that I mentioned, or the bomber's rings. Those you can only get from those specific circumstances, as well as some rings in chests, like the blue ring that we got at the start of the stream. But there's other ones that is like it's still within a tier, so you can still find them in these Gasha seeds. This one here has the high rare ones, so tier 4 and 5. And this is probably the best spot to grind. Because when you plant one, which, do I even have? Yeah, I do have one. Hey, I got a ring. We could just dive, come back up. Oops. And it respawns all the enemies, because that counts as leaving the area. I'm technically not 100%ing. But yeah, now we just go down, back up. Enemies respawn, and just kill the enemies. It's about 30 enemies, 30 plus enemies that you have to kill to fully grow the tree. There is a ring that will cut that time in half. So 15 enemies if you have the ring. And if I could kill the damn enemy. But yeah, this is probably the best spot to grind for the rings. At least for the high tier ones. Now, I don't know if this is have been proven or not, but supposedly the first ring that you get, or first reward you get from a tree, from a new soft soil spot, is a low tier ring. So you're not going to get like a 4 or 5 tier ring from this one if it's the first time you grew a tree here. Ooh, excuse me. Come on. Ow. This is a little bit of a tedious grind. But hey, it works. There it is. Alright, so once the seed, or the tree has fully grown, I have read somewhere that, getting rarer, rings and items from it, depends on how much extra you've done. But one thing that you can do to kind of manipulate what you want, you can save your game, then grab the nut and see what you got. If it's a ring, go appraise it. If it's the ring that you want, great. But if it's not the ring that you want, you can reload your save and see if you can manipulate the RNG. And you could do that by a number of ways. Swinging your sword, digging up the ground, killing enemies, transitioning screens. And of course, I get another ring. Of course, now I'm gonna get nothing but rings. Thank you, game. I swear this works. Really? Is it? Sure, I tried for hours doing this, trying to get a certain ring, and now it's just giving me nothing but rings. There you go. All right. So you can get 200 rupees. Yay! I manipulated the RNG for that. And then back to rings. So some of the higher tier stuff that you get is the 200 rupees, which does not count as picked up items, so you can't double that with the gold joy ring. A heart piece. So, yes, I was using save state, but you can still manipulate it just by reloading your save. Like an actual, the actual save of your game. You could just save and quit, and if you don't get what you want, just turn off the game, turn it back on, and yeah. It's a lot easier with save states. Because one of the methods that, and you probably might have seen me do it, might not have realized I did it earlier, was when I was going for the boomerang, I swung my sword a few times outside of the game. That was me changing the RNG. So yeah, just by swinging your sword, you can manipulate the RNG and see what you get. Of course, I have, again, it is very high probability that I'm gonna get a ring on this, because it's 4 to 5 tier, and I've already gotten the heart piece, and I've also gotten magic potion off of it, so it's more likely I'm gonna get a ring. But there is one other. That's not what I wanted. One other RNG base thing that I wanted to show off. I need to kill some enemies before it'll work. I have the right ring on. Yes. Oh shit. so just like the Gasha seeds, where if you kill 30 enemies, unless you have the ring, which is cut in half, it will grow the tree. You can actually manipulate Maple to do the same thing. She only spawns after 30 kills, but if you have her have the Maple ring, which is a random drop, that cuts it down into half, and you just go to a spot where she will spawn, and she will try to or fly around. Yeah, just this is my grinding spot. There she is. So swinging my sword around will change the amount. So see, I got a ring on that one. Let's see. Well, not change the amount. It'll change what the rewards could be. Let's see if I could get something better. Because she will drop a heart piece, as well as... it's not going to be any good. But she can drop a heart piece, she can drop a potion. Of course, she can drop rings, and I think she can drop any tier ring. I'm not sure. She doesn't have any exclusive rings that she'll drop. There's a potion. But she'll always go for the most valuable item first. So, like, the potion's gonna be the first one. First, she got it. But there is one little way to tell if she's gonna drop something major, and that is her movement pattern. So when she actually comes on the screen, see, she's doing this weird zigzag, she's gonna have something good. And this time it was the potion. So yeah, if you look at the way that she enters the screen, you can pretty much tell what she's gonna do. So with that said, I did some things offline. As you can tell, I've gotten all the heart pieces. I got a magic potion. I've also got every possible ring that I can get in this playthrough. So all the random dropped rings, all the rings that only appear in certain areas, they are all on this profile now. So, we're pretty much set to go to finish the game. So right now I have equipped is the green ring. It's sword damage up and damage taken is down. This is probably one of the better rings to get. The other ones that I have is Heart Ring level 2, recover lost hearts, and Charge Ring, spin attack charges quickly. But of course you can always equip other things too. Whatever suits your playstyle. So yeah, we can actually finish the game now. But first, how long has it been since the starter stream? It's roughly about time to do a break before the ads start coming up again. So I think we should go ahead and do that break now. Run ads, turn off the and have pre-roll turned off for a bit, and then we'll actually go into the in-game stuff. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's get into it. Lee, you've collected all 8 Essence of Time and know their power. Thanks to you, time flows true in me again, and I remember all I had forgotten. I'm the Guardian of Nehru, Oracle of Ages, and my Maku Seed can be used only by a hero who knows the powers of the Essence of Time. The hero who knows the Essence of Time sees unwavering truth across time and space. If you could do this, Lee, you could stop Veran. Take this. You got a huge Maku Seed. This book should penetrate evil forces. What a waste. You're too late. Give up, Lee. Don't you know your efforts are for naught? We are the Gerudo Witches. Twin Rover. This world is ours to manipulate. No matter how much you struggle, the dark rites will begin soon. Remember our name as if it were sorrow. The name of Twin Rover. Whoa. Lee, it's Twin Rover. Twin Rover. Who thought the terrible Gerudo witch Twin Rover would appear? What could her plan be? I'm filled with sorrow, just as Twin Rover hoped. The world is doomed. You must stop Queen Ambi at the Black Tower and cast down Veran. Please. Well, we have our mission. So let's head to the tower. But I can't enter it. Yeah, we gotta go in the pass. I mean, the queen is in the past, so... Possessed by Veran. Ah, I can't do it from here. I'll do it outside. It's odd. That's odd that it does that. Because literally, I'm just outside the tower. I can just... Oh, it's probably because of this. So, Lee, you finally made it. I came to destroy Veran. Veran has taken control of Queen Ambi, right? Then to beat Veran, I must defeat Queen Ambi. Well... Queen Ambi! Veran! I'll destroy the both of you! Then the people of this age, and of our age, will have peace. But what happened to me? Lee, don't forget me. I mean, I think of you as a friend. Okay, I'm going. Ralph can do it. Goodbye, Lee. Lee, wait! Lee, I was researching the past and found something awful. Ralph is a descendant of Queen Ambi. Do you know what this means? Ralph lives now because Ambi lived in the past. If Ambi is slain, Ralph will never exist. I came to try to stop Ralph, but I couldn't. Lee, please, stop Ralph. He means to sacrifice himself for the people of this age by slaying Queen Ambi. I can't allow Ralph to make such a sacrifice. You're the only one who can save Ralph. And all of us, Lee. Impa and I will find a way to give strength to the villagers. Please, Lee, save Ralph. Alright. We don't want to cause a paradox, so let's go into the Black Tower. He's everywhere, and you can't even find your way to the top without getting lost. What's going on? You guys built the place. Of course, we don't get a map. So yeah, it's time to climb the tower. And we're just gonna be fighting enemies most of the way up. We got Beamos. Ugh, likes. Not a fan of the likes. Also, I don't know what he meant by you could get lost. Oops. He knocked me back down the staircase. It's just a big old spiral. I've noticed no one's dropping any health. We could just skip the quiz rooms. There's health. Just one heart, that's all I get. Path forward is clear. So we're actually in the the tower proper now. And as you can see, there is a lot of staircases. So it's maze time. Spooky tower time. Yeah, I guess. Ah, you bitch! I have, but I do not remember how difficult the boss is. Gosh. Truth glares at your back. Oh shit! I didn't think that they could hit me while I'm up here. That's kind of bullshit. They're on a completely different level than me. Whatever. Oh, he still hit me. I think we made it. Yeah, Lionels are brutal. You must be proud of Ambi's line. I have no time for such a small fry. Be gone with you. Or do you mean to fight me? Don't make me laugh. Fool, this is the body of Ambi's, your ancestor. If you slay me, you will vanish from this world. Do you still wish to fight? You trickster! Fine. If I slay you, I vanish. Maybe it is terrifying. But if I must, I must. To do nothing and live just isn't me. That it means nothing. I will destroy you. To protect the people of this age. And to protect Gnarled. Oh, because of my kindness, young Ralph still lives. But you still attack me. If you damage Ambi's body, Ralph will vanish. Ralph is such a... I don't know why they put him in here. Is he? He's not smart. You can't intend to end your dear friend's life by your own hand. That voice. Lee! I couldn't do it. Don't I look the fool? Nehru. Hey, he lays back down. He stands up long enough to talk to us. Idiot. You come despite my warning. Do you not value life? Or are you a mere fool? Regardless, it won't be easy. I'll teach you your place. I'll not be as kind as before. It was one of these. It was shooting a seed, right? Alright. I remember how this phase works now. It's been a few weeks. Ugh, I never expected to be beaten by this boy. Lee, what happened? I feel as though I've been caught in a bad dream. As if pure evil had inhabited my body. What? I must leave at once? I see worry in your eyes. I should have done as I was told. I didn't even have the Rock's Feather equipped. How'd I jump? Well done. I thought I might possess you this time. Perhaps you have a different flavor from that fool, Ralph. You've seen me like this before, but this is my true form. You'll regret making me show my true might. I'll give you reasons to fear Veran, sorceress of shadows. Let's add some Pegasus boots. Pegasus seeds. Got it. This should not have happened to me. Lee, are you alright? Lee, you did it! Even I thought it was over this time. But Nehru was there. She couldn't always remain helpless. I'm going to train, so I'll be able to protect Nehru on my own. You finally beaten Veran. Now the chaotic flows of time should return to normal. Shall we go back to the village? You won't get away so easily. How cold of you to run off and leave me all alone. But my, aren't you courageous? You've spoiled all my plans. I hoped to avoid revealing this vile shape. You'll pay for my humiliation with your life. Now, Lee, it is your turn to taste despair. And the fear of death. Ow. Shit. Form. There goes my potion. Oh shit. Damn it. Ah, come on. I guess I have to do what the from the front or behind. Oh, there we go. This is a lot. Back to shooting. Should be close. Damn it. Alright, I need to... Damn it. Bombs. My body withers. But you are too late. My role was to disrupt the currents of time, to flood humanity in sorrow. The despair that fills this land has already passed through this tower and onto Twin Rova. I see it, burning blue, the flame of sorrow. Lee! What's happening inside? Lee! I'm so glad you're safe. Thank goodness. You really beat Veran, didn't you? Nice work, Lee. You're amazing. Huh? Queen Ambi? She saw you get shut in and turned and ran. Let us go. What? Are you gonna take on Ralph? Lee, you are safe. I just called my knights from the palace to help, since you were locked inside the tower. Don't startle me like that. I thought Veran's tricks had gotten you. Lee, thanks to you, everyone is back to normal. I thank you. Lee, my respect for you has grown. I thought it was over when you got locked in the tower. I never thought you'd outdo it. Ralph is my grandson's grandson. You too have great courage. You shall be the pride of my people. And you, Queen Ambi, Veran is gone. So now you can be my great grandmother, a queen. I'm so proud. How rude! I am still young. Don't call me Granny. I am reluctant to part, but we must return to our own age. All is well in this age. You must return without worry. We shall never forget you. Lee, don't think it ends here. Behold, Veran, the troubles you caused have filled the land with cries of sorrow. It has given birth to the flame of sorrow, which burns brightly. When this flame brightens the darkness, our wish will be granted. And that was Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Oh boy. We did it! I finally made it through. We got a statue of ourselves. Oh. But yeah, we did it. We finally did it. We finally finished Ages. too. So, my thoughts on the game. It's hard. It's difficult. And yeah, from what I can tell, between the two, this is the harder game. From what I can find online, that's what most people say is that Ages is harder. It is a lot more puzzle based, hence why all the gimmicky boss fights, which I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of gimmick fights. But, I mean, it is what it is. Overall, it's a good game. They could do some tweakings if they ever were to do a remastered of this, or reimagining like they did with Link's Awakening. It would be nice. Especially with the random chances for heart pieces. That definitely needs to be, like, updated. And some of the, and of course the mini games, they need to be a lot better. Because, gosh, this past week, I was, I'll show you. I have a list of of everything I needed to. The top part was like the stuff that is like, all the collectibles to get that I could easily get, and then all these are all the rings that are random chances. Now I wanted to go ahead and get all of those rings and have it over with, but going through the rings, that one was a chore. And the ones and these other items at the top and rings that you get from the mini games, my gosh, the mini games, I don't know how anyone could do it without save states and rewinds, because oh my gosh, they were so difficult. Anyways, but yeah, that ends this. It's still much too early to call it a stream, so we will I guess we will actually move on to seasons. So, after you play the game, you get a code. I am going to first make a save state. So this code anyone can use, and it will give you the exact same file. Oop, that's not right. I'm writing this down because it's going to be a lot easier than having to switch between the games. save. Yes, there we go. To be continued in Legend of Zelda Oracle of the Seasons. So if we pull up the file now, you see that Nehru is next to us. And we start here. So this is our completed file. And now we switch over. So I'm going to take a quick break and set up for seasons. And then when I come back, we will get started. So this, just hang tight. back. It's time we start the next one. Oracle of Seasons. Ugh. Gosh, I might take So the intro of this is very similar to Oracle of Ages. But yeah, they don't know what one you're gonna make anyways. So right away you can tell a major difference once you put in the code when creating a file. It will have a different style of Link wielding the wand that or the rod that's in this game. You also have another heart container. Yes, you start off with an extra heart container. It also went ahead and named my file the same as the previous game. So I could just go right in. Veran, sorceress of shadows. Twinrova will not let your deeds be wasted. Look, Veran. The troubles you caused now burn as the flame of sorrow. When the flames of destruction and despair are lit, we will offer up our sacrifice, and the dark rites of the Gerudo will be complete. Then the evil king shall return. We only get that cutscene from a linked game. Obviously, if you start off with Seasons first and went to Ages, it'll be slightly different. Except our quest hero. Lee, you have awakened. It's me, Impa, Zelda's nurse. Din, the dancing girl, found you collapsed on the forest floor. She cared for you through your nightmares. Are you better? Then listen, Lee. When I returned to Hyrule, Zelda told me that in addition to Nehru, Din, the Oracle of Seasons, was also in danger. So as she requested, we posed as a traveling troupe so we can sneak Din into Hyrule. I'm on a secret mission under the orders of Princess Zelda. Seeing Din dance is so moving. I won't let any harm befall her. So obviously this is going to be a little different. The dialogue is, you're awake. Please relax. Join our jovial troupe of performers for a bit. That's just our joust. Joust? I don't know. I can't say it too loud, but we're really Hylian knights. Din has been caring for you ever since she found you. She's strong-willed, but very kind. I must keep her from harm. The Oracle is a lovely dancer. You've awakened. Good. I worried the whole time you slept. You're Lee, right? How do you do, Lee? I am Din. You're the one who saved Nehru, the Oracle of Ages, in Labrynna. I saw a red flash in the woods, and when I went to see what it was, you were lying there. I'm glad you're feeling better. Come, won't you dance with me? Don't be shy. Dancing will ease your heart. That was fun. You're a good dancer. It's been some time since I've had such fun. Hey, your left hand has a triangle on it. That is a sacred symbol in Hyrule. If it's the true symbol, then you are a hero with a special fate, Lee. Like Nehru, I am also a target, but I refuse to fall, no matter the enemy. And my heart lifts when Lee is beside me. Let us dance. Ha ha ha. I found you, Din. You hid yourself well, but you cannot escape. Onyx, General of Darkness. Some nights. So, you're the boy who defeated Veran, sorcerers of shadows. I'll not fall as easily as she. Help me! What do you plan to do with me? As you know, if I imprison the Oracle of Seasons and bury the temple that houses the season spirits, the seasons of Holodrum will be cast into chaos. The bountiful gifts of nature will rot, and all living things perish. That is the world of darkness that I long for. No, Onyx, no! Yah ha ha! Yeah! Down, Temple of Seasons! Spring, summer, fall, winter. Fall into chaos. Yah ha ha! Lee, are you all right? That which Zelda foresaw has come to pass. First, Labrynna. Now, Holodrum has come to an hour of tribulation. Lee, I always come to you in need, but there's no one else I can count on. Please, will you rescue Din? Please take my message to the Maku Tree in Horon Village. The Maku Tree is the guardian of all Holodrum. Surely he can help. We can now pause, and we have our sword. This is different from how you would normally start. You would normally start without a sword. Please take my message to the Maku Tree. Yep. Right away, we found a soft soil spot. Luckily, we don't really have to worry about that. Spool Swamp, Eyeglass Lake, Horon Village. My dad, Talon, went to climb Mount Cuckoo, so I have to care for our hens. But there's so much I don't know. Can't go that way. I'm just seeing what I can do right now. I don't think there's much. Keyhole there. Can't do anything that. Look at our map. It is about the same size as Ages. Look, no matter how much I call her, my precious mittens won't come down. If only I had her favorite treat, fish. Can't get to that. And it's spring. This is Horon Village. Hey, I've never seen you before. The Maku tree? Head east. And we can't talk to the kid. But he is showing us a mechanic that we can use. These flowers will shoot us up a cliff. It goes from hot to cold in a flash. The seasons are in utter chaos. What will it do to this year's harvest? This is the house of the wise know-it-all birds. See them if you have questions. I think this is the Game Boy Advance house. Next to it, Hero's Cave. We are not going to the Hero's Cave. It is different in this linked playthrough. That's normally where you would have to get the sword, because normally you would start without one. Alright, what is this house? This is the mayor's home. The mayor is fascinated with Gasha nuts now. The place planter and the planter's deeds affect what the nut produces. The mayor found a good place recently, so he is quite happy. So just like in Ages, the soft soil spots do dictate which tier of rings you can get from that spot. Normally, the harder to reach areas have the higher tier rings. I'm Rule, Mayor of Horon Village. Do you have any Gasha seeds? If you plant one in soft earth, it will grow into a tree that bears nuts. Inside those nuts, you'll find all sorts of things. That's so fun, I can't help myself. There's some soft earth just outside. Plant it there. You don't know about Gasha seeds? You're missing out. I'll give you my prized Gasha seed to welcome you to town. Yeah, first seed. We will have to plant these and try to get a heart piece from it, because even though we have an extra heart container, we still have to get the heart pieces. And that's still randomized with the Gasha nuts. There's some soft earth just outside. Plant it there. Plant. Speaking of piece of heart, there's one right there. We'll go to the tree in a minute. I want to make a cuckoo clock better than any before, but I can't find a wooden bird that I like. One that's just breathtaking. Some trading quest stuff. The seasons are a mess. Winter goes straight into summer. What's going on? Yeah, we went up that way already. Sorry, sir. You cannot enter here without a member's card. Are you curious? What's back there is a secret. So he won't let us go back there without a member's card, but we could buy a Gasha seed for 30. If we had money. There's a giant root north of town. I wonder what it's from. Good to see you! Welcome to Vasu Jewelers. Oh, you don't have a ring box? I like you, so here, take this ring box. You got a level 1 ring box. It can hold 1 ring. Yay! But we don't have any rings! Blue Snake, I manage the Game Link cable. What shall I do? We don't have Game Link cable. I am Red Snake. I am keeper of ring secrets. Say a secret, or ask about a secret. Make your choice. Come back anytime. So this is something I had not shown off yet. But let's quickly go back to ages. Thought we were done, huh? Ask secret. Listen well. This red snake will give you a code. Let's take the code. And back in seasons, if we put this code in, this is the cool part about these games. Plus. Okay, I have brought your rings from Labrynna. So see Vasu to check your list. Yes, all the rings that we had picked up are here. So yeah, we have quite a few rings right off the bat. So what I want to take this one. So we can go straight into doubling our pickups. So yeah, entering that code into this game, transfer all our rings over. Yay! So all that grinding that I did for all the random drop rings, this is why I did it. I don't have to do it again. In the west part of town are the know-it-all birds. See them if you have a question. Z. The light in here is too dim to read by. Can anyone light my fire? Well, we found one of the trees, but we don't have a satchel. If only we can bring our items over. Our guardian, the Maku tree, stands beyond the gate to the east of town. It said a hero with a sword will come to speak with him. I wonder if it's true. We'll go down that hole in a minute. Lee, it's been too long. I, too, have come to this village. It's nice to see a familiar face. Lee, we meet again. Do you remember naming our son Hero? He's quite well. Yes, the family with the boy that we name carries over into this town. And he will be grown up. Well, depending on what we did with him. If we went and visited him throughout the game. You're Lee? I'm Hero. No way. Yeah, like if we never went back and visited him, we really wouldn't have gotten anything. He wouldn't really have grown up or. I think that's all we can do for now. So again, normally we would have to go to the Hero's Cave to get the sword, but since we start this file with a sword, we don't have to do that. In fact, the Hero's Cave has been redone. We can't actually enter it now. Wake up! Huh? Who's that? Did you wake me? Who are you? What? Din was taken while I slept. There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons. This is awful. Guarding the Oracle is my duty. Alas, how I've withered. What's to be done, Lee? With the seasons in chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature, draining all of my might. Can you save Din and my steed? It is all this Maku tree has ever asked. I sense evil on the northern peak, where the Temple of Seasons rested. Onyx has cast a shadow on the northern peak. I think you will find him there. You'll need the 8 essences of nature that lie sleeping in Holodrum. Gathering all 8 is the only option. The essence possesses the sacred power of nature, with which you can break the shadow barrier and save Din. Shall I repeat it? No, you're good. Did I give you this key? Go to the giant root near the lake up north. The first essence should be there, but I expect some resistance. Be careful. I'll just rest until... Oh, no energy. You got the gnarled key. Yes, we completely skipped part of the first mini dungeon of the game. Lands outside the village are filled with monsters. I'm too scared to go out alone. I found you! You're Lee? I saw the statue in Labrynna, and I had to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I can teach you the happiness secret that the fairies in Labrynna's Fairies Woods taught me. What do you say? This is just since you're so cool, Lee. If you tell this happiness secret to the fairies in Labrynna, you could be even happier. Got it? Yes. Here's the secret. So, with having a linked game, we can find characters, NPCs, like this one. They will give us a code. Now we can both be happy. And if we do what they say... I need more, Pegasus wings. Or Pegasus seeds. Let's see. Next time the forest maze will be harder. Not you. Is it this one? Hi, are you looking for me? Yes. We find the NPC that they tell us to look for. And give them the code. That's a secret. We talked to the girl from Hologram. We'll give you some happiness, too. You got a heart container! Here's the secret to bring happy in Holodrum. They will give us a new code. We need to take that back to the other game. If you forget the code, just come ask. I wonder if I have to... I might have to save and quit. Maybe. I'm not sure. Because I might not realize that... Well, because I... save stated, it probably has not updated in this part. Unless this is another place I have to put the code in. Down from here. There we go. Yeah, it must be somewhere else that I have to give the code. There should be... I don't think you would tell me. Okay. Yeah, you would just, There must be an NPC somewhere that I need to talk to. Let's try in the mayor's house? Oops. Wouldn't be in there. I don't think it would be in the shop. No, not there. Can't do anything in there. I thought we just had to give the code to that girl, but... I want to double check. Let's see. And see. I might... It's probably, it's probably one particular NPC that we have to talk to. Go away. Okay, our passwords or thing back here. New item and upgrades that are not paintball. Okay. So I was right in a sense. Oh, it's winter now. You get to see what town's like in the winter a little bit. Maybe I can't do that part yet. Because it says it's located at the Maku tree. But I am correct that that it's another NPC that I have to talk to. Okay. It looks like I have to go and at least do the first dungeon. I guess because you can't get any secrets in Ages right away, that it did not it didn't bother like hiding the doorway, but there is supposed to be a doorway to get into the tree. So we'll get that code in there later. But we're in the first level, the Gnarled Root dungeon. Take care of these guys. Return light to unlit torches. So something you might notice with this one, it's very reminiscent of the original Zelda game. So the first dungeon is on an island in the middle of a lake. We have an old man that gives us hints within the dungeon. I think this is even the similar shape of one of the dungeons in the original game. I'm not quite sure about that part, but trying to get to this guy. There we go. Compass. Definitely want that. Go right. Oh, we got a little bit of a mess here. We're good. And it's a seed. Oh well. This should have stayed. We got bombs! Yay! We'll definitely need bombs. But we're back to, like, only carrying 10. Come I went through all that trouble and I can't even get through here. Yeah, I made some mistakes. Luckily, the ring I have on will allow me to recover health a little bit easier. Though I could have taken the other ring, the one that increases my damage and decreases damage taken. Grove, you cannot pass. And they're done. Have a room reminiscence to one of the rooms in the original game. Just finding the right block. I think it's also picky on which direction I push. Come on, game, stop that. There we go. I thought I pushed that. And then our side-scrolling area that, again, reminiscence to Zelda 1. You got a seed satchel, and it has 20 ember seeds. We are going to take this back to the entrance. By which I mean, it's not actually the entrance. Let's open this. And we got the boss key. Well, I killed them all, so we should be good. Here's our chest, and it has a ring! Yay! We're still gonna get random rings from some chests, so... Nope, don't take me away. There's a fairy. Well, time for our first boss. And it's the first boss from Zelda 1. Yay! But he's really coming out here at me. And he's done. We did it! We got our first essence! You got the fertile soil, an essence of nature. Seeds scattered across bountiful lands are nourished in this fertile soil. It's me, a Maku tree. Some of the fertile soil has come to me. Me too. I already feel stronger. Oh, in my dreams, I saw the Temple of Seasons in a strange land I do not know. There I saw a precious item that will aid you, Lee. That is all I can see now. Oh yes, there's still Maple. This is not the best spot for this, but... I can't find any Lon-Lon eggs. I think I ended up with more rupees than I started off with. Where could the Temple of Seasons be hidden? Does no one have a clue? Excuse me. It's now autumn. I saw an odd girl in strange garb carrying a ribbon. She was east of town, I think. This flower is cool. In spring, it shoots you into the air. Do you know of the owl stones? No. Ahem. Then I'll teach you. Owl stones are mystic statues that give advice when a certain seed is placed on them. Yeah, so it's something we already know. Lands outside of the filled with monsters. I'm too scared to go out alone. Also, leaves on the ground can be cut. Got a ring from in there. Of course, it's going to be something that we've already have, I believe. He's just going to say the same thing. Aha! He was hiding out on us. Which reminds me, there's a soft soil spot that we could have planted a seed at. Let's get this heart piece. Yeah, I saw an image and it looked like there was a doorway here at his base. It's weird that it's not there now. It might be, I guess it might be something that will come up. Splendid! I can finally focus! Here, take this Kakudox. You got a Kakudox. It's the result of many years of Kaku research. And I believe the first item of our trading quest. We can't get to it though. Yeah, we can't swim. But if we come back during the winter, when we come back when it's winter, we should be able to cross that just fine. We'll go ahead and praise these two rings. I'm not sure about this first one. Oh, this the discovery ring. Yeah, okay. It makes sense that would be the first one to find. Because they expect you to search for Gasha points. I think this is... No, okay. There's something with those. We'll buy one. I'm not sure if that's... Yes, okay. That's what I was thinking. We'll go ahead and get our shield. Right. Yeah, I had a feeling that was a one-time purchase for the Gasha seed. Back up here and plant the seed up here. Now I would have the discovery ring on if I needed to find the spots, but I really don't need to. And it's not really something I need to worry about until much later. Ooh. There we go. That's well needed. ₹20. Bothers me. Why is it? I might have to do more research and see when that's supposed to be open. Until then, I can't do anything with this code. So, but I guess this could be a good spot to call it a night. I know we probably could keep going for a little while, but yeah, I think it'd be better if we go ahead and call it here. Next week we can actually. Oops, I double hit the button. Next week we will actually get into the meat of Oracle of Seasons. But we're now doing codes. Yay! Anyways, I'm also very tired. I didn't even know that you were still in here, Karma. You normally have say something by now. But yeah, I'll be in voice chat. I'm not gonna bother rating anyone. I'm just gonna call it a night. So yeah. As a reminder. Okay. Nice. As a reminder, there will be no stream Saturday, because we'll be celebrating my mother's birthday this weekend. So I'll be back next Thursday with more Oracle Seasons. And then next Saturday we'll continue Persona 3 Reload. Alright, with that said, please remember to subscribe and follow the channel, join the Discord server, and follow me on all the social media. I will see you guys next week. Have a good night.